What's up, you guys? It's your boy Ivan 3 Stacks. I'm a KAJBA fan all day, so I chose Blue Eyes over Dark Magician. We represented today, fam. KAJBA, he goes hard. He just don't care about what nobody think, and he just symbolizes me as a duelist. Like I represent KAJBA. I symbolize KAJBA. I'm like more similar to him than Yugi, hands down. Even though Yugi's the king of games. Let's hop right into this. Darkness Metal. It's an innovative thing. I think people are sleeping on this card, but I'm glad that nobody's really running it in Blue Eyes because it gives me an edge over others. You can make rank 10s, you can bring back your Crystal Wing, you can, it's crazy. You can actually, like, bring back Crystal Wing and then Gospel Revival for your Blue Eye Spirit Dragon, and you just made a comeback play for a powerful board. So he just has a lot of different ways you can generate combos and plays with him. Even bringing back your Dragon Spirit of White just to banish a back row, like, it's a lot of stuff you can do with him. I can go on and on all day, but he does a lot for this deck. A lot. He's too broken. Triple Blue Eyes. This is the artwork I'm going for right now. I might stick with this one and just go ultimate rare for it. And 3 alternative dragon. This guy is broken. He's so good. Nutty plays you can make with him. Let's bring this camera up here a little bit. He's just like, wow, this guy, he's responsible for a lot of your plays, like your rank 8s. Just he gives the deck that speed. 2 Dragon Spirit of White, banishing back rows, it's really relevant. Your main deck, you got your monster outs, you got your back row outs. It's pretty impressive. And that's the standard dragon engine for me. Then I run 3 Galaxy Soldier. This guy is just like, wow. Your first turn Crystal Wing with Cyber Dragon Affinity. If you can get a Dragon Titanic Galaxy on top of that, you got like almost guaranteed game. If you have Gospel Revival in your grave, it's over. Like, that's game. So that's why I like running 3 of him, because it gives you access to infinity. Triple Sage. Sage is MVP. Just so many combos. You combo. The Master combo is like so broken. It's just like, wow. So Sage is pretty awesome. Like, generating different combos with him. Him on White Stone of Ancients, like spamming a Blue Eyes from deck and another one on end phase. It's a lot of stuff you can do with this guy. Then triple White Stone of Ancients. When you pump out like all 3 of them in one turn, especially when you make your Dark Matter Dragon, like you can just pump out even more. Like you can Dragon Shrine for 1, you can ditch 1 with one of your discard spells, and then Dark Matter for the 3rd, and you pump out 3 Blue Eyes in your end phase. A lot of broken combos you can do with this guy. And the comeback plays too, like if you have Blue Eyes in your hand, just banish this, add alternative to your hand, and then you just spam another alternative. 1 White Stone of Ancients. This is like one of the very few pluses of the deck. The deck has a lot of search and draw power, but it just stays steady. Like, you'll always have the same amount of cards in your hand, no matter how much you draw and search, unless you use the stones. Like, if you ditch him with Galaxy Soldier, you'll end up coming even. But if you Cards of Consonance this guy, you actually +1. So he's the MVP of the deck because he's like one of the very few pluses that you can generate. 1 Maiden, people sleep on her. I think she's busted, especially when you combo her with Sage, discard Sage, target her, boom, boom. Just crazy play. Master is my favorite. This guy is just so broken late game. He saves your life, literally. This guy is just that good. He's the only common in the main deck. Wish he was a super, but I mean, I can't give him up. He's just too good to not run. 1 Effect Veiler, that rounds up the monsters. And then for draw power, we've got triple trade-in. Ultis are like $10 now. Man, thanks Blue Eyes for making stuff expensive. 2 Cards of Continents. 3 is too much. 1 is not enough for me. I think 2 is just perfect. It's really, really good. And if you think that it's going to be dead, normal summon Master and get a stone back. So it's not really dead if you think it is. Triple Melody of the Awakening Dragon. This spell makes me want to run Jar of Avarice because sometimes you draw it and you don't have anything to search off of it. So it's like a dead draw. But you run it at 3 because it can get you game. Like if you draw this your first turn and you've got the right cards in the combination, you win. So Melody is absolutely mandatory at a 3. And I like that it has Lord of D in the artwork. Triple Gospel Revival. This spell is like, wow. Want to get this engraved, and then your first turn play is that much more powerful because your opponent can't destroy your board. He's going to have to play around it, and you just negate everything. So it's so good. 2 Dragon Shrine. You want to see this in your first turn hand because it generates more combos. It's a 2 for me. Absolutely Mando. Some people run it at 1. Whatever. I like 2. It's my deck. I'll do what I want with it anyways. Soul Charge. A lot of people over-exaggerate on this, but there's no over-exaggeration for this. Soul Charge in Blue Eyes is game. No matter how you look at it, it's game when you get this spell. It's the best card in the deck. One Silver Scry. I actually want to bump this to 2, but I only have one super rare. But when I get another super rare, I'm going to bump this to 2 for sure, Because it's a quick play, it's broken, you OTK with it, and 1 is not enough. It's sad that I'm running 1 right now. I just feel like a scrub. 2 Twin Twisters. 2 Twin Twisters is perfectly fine. It's like the kind of like the best ratio for this deck. 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. You already can negate pretty much any card effect, any monster effect, anything at all. This is here just to basically be a safe lock to secure your victory. Or if there's like a card that is really bothering you, you just can set your opponent back a turn. And the Vanity's Emptiness, because you flip this with your Titanic Galaxy and your Cyber Dragon Infinity, and it's game over. Alright, extra deck, Twin Burst, 2 Spirit Dragon, 1 Azurize. These guys right here are just, they're broken. These are like some of the MVPs. Crystal Wing, you can make them first turn pretty easy. Black Rose Moonlit, Ancient Fairy Dragon. That's it for synchros. I do own Michael. In fact, Michael is right here. I just don't have space for him, and his effect does target. He's pretty broken, so I'm not saying that he's bad. I just didn't have space for him right now because I run Super Door. I just feel like Super Door is a lot more game-changing than Michael is. Super Door is just like crazy. And my deck can make her, so that's what makes my Blue Eyes even like just more different than anybody else's Blue Eyes, because I can make Ring 10s and no other Blue Eyes deck can. So it gives me an edge in the mirror match, and just in general as a Blue Eyes player, it gives me an edge. And I don't really like to do the same stuff as everybody else anyways. Best rank 8 in the game, Felgrand. Like, you can pretty much have like a pretty solid lock, like having these 2 on board. But if you get Felgrand next to any of your like your control cards, like your Cyber Dragon or him, you got like another lockdown. It's pretty broken. Cyber Dragon Engine, you know, steal 1, pop 1, drop him. If you steal an XYZ, you can drop this on the XYZ and then drop this on the Cypher Dragon. Broken combo. Making Dark Matter pushes you so far ahead in the game. It's just like crazy. He allows you to just pump out Blue Eyes as like no other. And the Cyber Dragon Infinity, of course, the Nova and Infinity. And then for a side deck, my side deck is actually in my Satel Knight, so I'm just gonna show you extra cards that I didn't have space for, but that I would still run. The Michael, the Third Spirit, Lancelot, Thunder and Dragon is pretty broken. You could just destroy all other monsters on the field. Triple Royal Decree, 2 Trap Stun, Priestess's Bomb, and Mausoleum. And really quick before we run out of time, guys, I'm just gonna show you how you actually can make a first turn Super Doors. So you need Red Eyes Metal Dragon. You need pretty much any dragon that you can normal summon. Let's just say you got White Stone Legend. You need Melody, and you need Gospel Revival. Alright, so pretty simple. Boom, you could have any other card. So let's just say the other card that you have is just Blue Eyes, for example. So you're gonna play your Melody, discard your Blue Eyes, you're gonna search immediately for your alternative and your Blue Eyes. Boom, you're gonna reveal Blue Eyes, bring out your alternative on the field, and then you're going to, of course, where's my Gospel Revival at? Whoops, I grabbed Dragon Shrine instead of Gospel Revival. My bad. Then you're gonna play Gospel Revival, you're gonna bring out Blue Eyes on the field, and from this point you're going to Contact Fusion both of these, and you're going to bring out your Twin Burst. Then you're going to normal summon the stone, banish the stone, bring out Red Eyes Darkness, special summon Blue Eyes from hand, overlay those 2, boom boom. You can leave it like this if you want to, or you can just make Super Door, the 4K wall, and now you can protect your Blue Eyes, blah blah blah, or you could have just left it like that, used them later. So that's how you can abuse your Red Eyes Darkness in first turn. I'm running out of time, guys. I'm actually just going to do a combo tutorial in a separate video and show you guys what this deck can really do. So that's it for now. God bless you guys. Be safe. Haters not allowed. If you don't like my deck, build your own. That's all I got to say. Be safe.